Welcome in, friends. My name is Natalie. We are going to start today's practice in tabletop pose. Place your hands under your shoulders, your knees, under your hips. Take a breath in, drop the belly button down, lift the chest, the chin, the gaze, the tailbone, all lift. And on your exhale, tuck the chin round the back. Pull the forehead towards the belly button. Breathe in, roll open. Breathe out, fold down. Take the next few breaths through your cat-cow positions to warm your spine, but also to start to sync your movement to your breath. Feeling less rushed, more focused on your feelings in the present moment. And when you arrive at your next cat pose with your mid-spine pressed up to the sky, arms long, take an exhale, rest down into child's pose. Drop the hips to heels, arms extend out, let your forehead rest to the mat. Take a slow breath in, fill your belly. Through the mouth, let it go. See if you can walk your fingers a little bit more on your breath in. Relax into the mat on your breath out. Sit with your deep breaths. Gently take both hands over to the right edge of your mat, or maybe a little off to the side, extending length through our left side of body. Breathe into your left side. Soften on the breath out. Let's take our hands over to the left, feeling the length transfer to our right side, resting the forehead down. Breathe into right side body. Breathe out, settle into the mat. Walk your hands back through center and rise up to tabletop pose, replanting your hands under your shoulders, knees under hips. Pressing through your left palm, inhale, right to sky, roll open. Exhale, thread the needle, place your right shoulder down to the ground. Your left hand could move out slightly to help push you into your twist. Or maybe we want to take our left hand into a half bind. Back of hand to low back, elbow up. Let your left hand place under your left shoulder. Inhale, right hand unthreads, reaching up to sky. And exhale, the hand returns to mat, tucking our toes. Find your downward facing dog. Align your ears between your biceps. Start to create some movements in the low body, maybe bending the knees or rocking your heels side to side. On your next exhale, create a deeper A shape, sending chest and ribs towards the shins. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, return to tabletop pose, dropping knees down, pressing through your right hand. Inhale, left to sky. Exhale, thread the needle, place your left shoulder. Right hand can push you into the twist or half bind, back of hand to low back, elbow up, turning your chest. Right hand under right shoulder. Inhale, left hand to sky, unthread. Exhale, left hand returns to the mat, tuck the toes. Find your downward facing dog. Your body feeling stronger in this hold, more in control. And when you arrive at your next exhale, drop down to the knees. Inhale, extend the left toes out behind you. Pivot forward and back to give a nice light stretch to the calf. Then we'll take our left toes, sweeping them over to the right, looking over your right shoulder. Feel the length through the left side of your body, keeping the arms long. Bring your gaze back between the thumbs. Right hand presses down. Inhale, roll the left arm up. If you need a little bit more balance, your right toes could point back a little bit more. Let's allow our left heel to lift up. Feel the length between the hands, pressing out through the heel as well. Starting to build a little strength in our glute and hip with these lifts. Wonderful. On the next lift, hold. Maybe we want to come to low Chapasana, bringing heel to glute. Hands grasping at the top of foot or ankle. We could stay a little bit more passive or press the hips and chest forward, pushing foot into hand for more pressure. Keeping your neck somewhere comfortable, that might be looking down or up. Extend the left arm and hand out on your breath in. Let the left heel drop down. Let your right toes point to the back of the mat first. Then the left hand returns, left knee as well. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose, fill the belly up. Out through nose or mouth, pressing chest and forehead to the shins. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your next exhale, return back down to your knees. Inhale, extend your right toes straight out behind you, pivoting forward and back to stretch through our calf. Pausing through center, take your toes over to the left. Look over your left shoulder, keeping arms long, lengthening through right side. Bring your gaze between the hands, left hand down. Roll the right arm up to sky. Good. Maybe your left toes point back behind you while your right heel lifts. Reach out through the hands, through the heel, and begin to lift and release that right heel from the ground. Next lift, hold. Bringing heel to glute, right hand can connect with the foot or the ankle, or maybe it doesn't connect at all. We could stay at a reach. Lots of options. Opening through front of body. Let's extend ourselves back out. Let the foot come down first. Left toes pivot behind us as right hand comes down. Bring your right knee underneath. Sitting your hips to your heels, finding our kneeling position. You can add a pillow between the glutes and the heels, or maybe extra padding in front of the shins, whatever makes your body most comfortable. Lift your posture through the chest as the shoulders melt back and down. On your exhale, let your right ear rest towards your right shoulder. Notice gravity more through the arms, through the hands. Through center, inhale your head up. And to the other side, exhale, let the head rest. Inhale your head through center. Exhale to the opposite side. With your head hanging heavy, let your left arm extend out. Maybe flipping the fingers up, feeling that intensity increase. Maybe pushing the hand back in space a little will also create a good sensation for us. Taking 2 more breaths here. Bring your head through neutral, sweep the left arm across, let the right arm hook. Relax the shoulders and look over to your left. Let's inhale, interlace our fingers behind our back, and at the same time lift up from our heels, squeezing the shoulders down and back behind us. Exhale, allow your chin to tuck. Feel the back of neck and upper back stretch. On your next inhale, bring your head through neutral. Release the hands, sit your hips back to your heels. Taking a breath in. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Allow the right arm to extend out, maybe flipping those fingers up or pushing the hand back for a little bit more intensity. Bring your head through neutral, sweep the right arm across, let your left arm hook, drop the shoulders down and gaze to the right. Inhale, interlace the fingers behind the back as you rise up off the heels, open the heart up to the sky. And let's exhale, release the hands, walking ourselves back into our tabletop position. Tuck your toes, find your downward facing dog. Pressing through your right heel, inhale your left toes to sky, 3-leg. Try to keep your hips parallel with the earth. And on your next exhale, bring the left knee to chest, plant the shin down, slide your right leg back, untuck your back toe. And let's lift ourselves up nice and tall. Maybe you want to fly your pigeon, get a little bit more active. Maybe we can relace those fingers, use the pressure to lift the chest a bit more. But after another moment or two of movement, exhale, allow yourself to rest down and get comfortable. Maybe to our forearms, or maybe to our chest. Let's spend a few breaths sinking into our hips. For these last 2 breaths, can we notice gravity a little bit more? Surrendering to that natural pressure along our body. Using our next inhale to place our hands under our shoulders and lift ourselves up. Sit down to your left glute. Let your right leg sweep all the way around, planting the foot to the outside of your left thigh. Lifting up from tailbone to spine, left hand to your knee, right hand travels behind the back. We can pull the knee in, or our left elbow can hook and press us into our twist. Use your inhale to be tall and long. Use your exhale to find more twist, more depth. Twist back towards the front of your mat gently. We'll take our right leg, re-extending it behind us into that pigeon position. Tucking the back toe, finding your downward facing dog. Pressing through left heel, inhale, right toes to sky. And on your next exhale, bring the right knee to chest, plant the shin, slide the left leg back, untucking your toe, taking a big breath in, maybe flying your pigeon. Maybe find that bound hands behind our back. And when you're ready, take an exhale and begin to surrender into stillness as we hold this position. Finding a little bit more depth with each exhale you take. Placing hands under your shoulders, inhale, sit up. Sit down to the right glute, let the left leg sweep all the way around, planting foot flat. Right hand to the knee, left hand behind the back, twisting. Right elbow could hook and press us deeper into our twist. Slowly turn back to the front of your mat. Sweep the left leg all the way behind you into pigeon. Tuck your back toe, downward facing dog. And exhale your knees down to the earth. Sit your hips to your heels. Now we can sit onto our glutes, sweeping our legs in front of us. Let's take our time to gently make our way onto our backs. Stepping your feet flat to the outer edges of your mat. And begin to let the knees cave in. If we want to feel more pressure, we'll walk the feet apart and perhaps up a bit more towards our hands. Good. Your knees could be resting on one another, or for this internal rotation, maybe they are floating inward and down. Could your hands be in a more comfortable position? Could your upper back be more connected with the mat? Could your mind tune in to the slow pace of your breath? Sit with the sensation this stretch creates. Begin to heel toe your feet back together until the soles touch, and allow the knees to rainbow and open out. Your hands could transition or rest where they are. Our focus remains with our breath. Slowly draw the knees together, maybe using your hands for assistance. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, grab the right wrist. Exhale, pull to the left, both knees fall to the right. Feeling free to maybe lift that left leg over a bit more. Letting the left foot come down first. Inhale through center. Grabbing left wrist, exhale, pulling to the right, knees falling to the left. Maybe that right knee comes up a bit more. Releasing the right foot down first. Inhaling, knees through center. Exhale, let your body find its most comfortable position. Allow your spine to feel light just above the mat. Notice your breath traveling down to your toes, out to your fingers, and up through the crown of your head. Notice a light tingling sensation through the palms and the arches. Notice this sensation throughout both of your arms and both of your legs. Our limbs feeling weightless, floating just above the ground. Let the shoulders unshrug, the jaw unclenches, tongue resting away from the roof of your mouth. Our cheekbones find softness as we relax the corners of our eyes and unfurrow our brows. Allow the forehead to relax as you're drawn to a warm, tingling sensation between the eyes. Allow your body to remain in this stillness for as long as you'd like. Namaste.